so this week's video is gonna be an all about my hair video. It's been a requested video for a while now, and this will be like a kind of quickie video because there is not much to say about my hair because ever since like 6 years till now I always did my hair at the hairdressers. So when it comes to product and stuff, I didn't really have a hair care routine, but now I will be... The purpose of this video is because I'm giving my hair a bit of a change, and I wanted to let you know like some info about my hair now, so that I could film another video on my new hair afterwards. So this is the reason behind this video, and I will go through general questions that you might have asked. And yeah, this will not be like a thorough video because I will film an all about my extensions video. I will also film a hair care routine video because I will be buying loads of stuff for my hair, because my sister will be doing my hair from now on, and I'll occasionally be going to the hairdresser to dye my hair and stuff. But I will be buying loads of hair care stuff, so I will film another video specifically on the hair care routine, and this will be just some generic info. So if you want to know some stuff about my hair, just keep on watching. So as always, I had my head cut. For the first few minutes of the video, I really can't wait to buy my Canon 600D or whatever model I will choose camera, because those cameras have the flip kind of screen, so I can see exactly what I'm doing. Anyway, that was a little rant, but you got to admire my ombre lip going on. You know, I'm very positive, so I tend to see the bright side of things. And yeah, so let's start with the basics about my hair. So my natural hair is curly, big curls, big bouncy curls, those loose curls, those kind of curls. And I've been blow drying it forever, since I was 15 or 14. So those curls have pretty much gone extinct, but my hair is still wavy and stuff. If I wanted to, I can still manage to make my hair go curly with products and stuff. So the natural tendency of curls, it's still there, but as in now, it's really easy to blow dry my hair, because it really goes straight after a few after a few times passing from the same strand, whereas before it took ages to blow dry my hair. Now my natural hair color is this color right here, which of course in comparison with the blonde it will seem really dark, but it's not really dark. It's like a brown. I don't know if you can see it. Like this it shows black because there is light color near it, but it's brown. And yeah, so that's my natural hair. I have dry hair, I have loads of hair, I have thick hair, and I must say that I love my hair. I owe my hair some praise, because through all these years dyeing it and stuff, it's still healthy, you know what I mean. And yeah, so dear hair, I love you. So ever since I started dyeing it, which I was 14, I started with highlights on top, blonde highlights, and then of course, just so you know, I went blonde gradually. I didn't go to a hairdresser and I told her, hey, bleach my hair because I want to go blonde. No, you ruin your hair, you will damage your hair really badly. I just went gradually. So I started with highlights on top, then I gradually continued going towards the blonde hair. So that is a thing that I really wanted to emphasize on, because I know a lot of girls that want blonde hair and have dark brown or brown hair, and they won't go to the hairdresser and they want to become blonde immediately. Now you can do that, but it won't look as natural and you will ruin your hair, because when you start with lights, you kind of let your natural hair color shine through, and that makes it more natural. Whereas when you apply like a block color, I mean, it can look a bit fake unless you're really blonde. But if you are really blonde and you have not blonde hair but it's not that dark, it's easy for you to go blonde because the natural hair color is light, so you won't need as much bleach to lighten it. Now, when it comes to, some of you asked about my hair color. I'm sorry, but I do not know what like color or mixture or anything that my hairdresser used. I have never asked her, and even if I asked her, I don't think she will tell me, because this is like kind of a hairdresser's policy, I guess, that they don't share their like colors and stuff with their clients, because they can go to another hairdresser and get the same exact thing. So, or else here in Malta it's more or less like that, so I didn't even bother to ask. So I don't know what color she uses. Just to let you know as well, I have never dyed my hair myself as long as I've been blonde. Before, like, I used like the L'Oreal kind of package when I was like 13 years old, which didn't change my hair color at all because they don't have any bleach in them. And if you have like dark hair color, you need bleach to lighten your hair. And yeah, so I have always dyed my hair professionally. Like, if you're capable on doing it on your own at home, do so. But when it comes to blonde and bleaching, it's mostly about bleach, not blonde hair dye. When it comes to bleach, like, I would never touch bleach myself on my hair because I don't know, but like, I'm scared of doing so because I'm not a pro and I don't want to ruin my hair. I value my hair a lot, so I would never want to do anything to ruin it. I had always had it dyed professionally, and I have changed like 2 hairdressers and I've stuck with the same one for like 6 years. But now I'm going into a more of a low maintenance kind of look, and you'll see it when I will have it done. So I won't be going to the hairdresser anymore. And yeah, so that's when it comes to hair dye. Now, I, like 4 years ago, I was like in a kind of crossroads because I had always wanted long hair. I had long hair before, and I told you on the vlog that I uploaded that I had long hair when I was like 16 years old. It wasn't as blonde, but it had like blonde highlights, and it was long like here, like till here, and I had really thick hair, so it was really beautiful, like long thick hair. And I went to the hairdresser once, like for the first time. I tried this hairdresser. Never ever cut your hair at a hairdresser which you haven't gone to before. Like, that is a rule that I have learned, because she doesn't know you, you don't know her, you don't know what what's her technique, and she doesn't know what you like. So even though you tell her that you don't want to cut it, you want it, they will still cut. Like, hairdressers like to cut, not all of them, but mostly they really like to cut. So there was this hairdresser, and I just went specifically to dye my hair, like a few highlights. And I told her, listen, I have recently trimmed my hair, so there is no need for me to trim it. But I was cutting my fringe, so she told me I'm not cutting the length, but I'm cutting like from the body, so it will look just as fine with the fringe. I told her, okay, as long as you don't touch my length. And she was like, no, just a little trim, just to round everything up. And I swear to you guys, I had my hair long like this, and it went to this, like, I don't know what she did. I cried all the time. I was petrified in front of her. I didn't tell her anything. I didn't drive at the time, so I walked home crying. I went to my best friend and I cried and I cried and I cried. And that was a phase where I let my hair, like my natural hair, I didn't blow dry it as much. There was a phase where I let it all curly, and of course with curls your hair goes up more. So for me that was a really frustrating thing, but I didn't use extensions at the time. Gradually it grew longer because I didn't dye it as much. So if you don't dye it as much, the hair grows will be a lot more stronger, so it didn't take lots of time for my hair to grow longer. But then I started dyeing it more and more blonde, I started using more and more bleach, and that damages the hair a lot. Now, when you have roots, like every 4 weeks I went to retouch my roots, and like I was like, if I have like this root, so why is my hair not growing longer? Now, your hair will not grow longer even if you notice the root difference, because if you have lots of bleach, it will start to like split, and you will sort of have a chemical cut, which means that you won't use scissors to cut your hair, but with the bleach it would cut your hair will like cut itself by its own. So it's called a chemical cut when you have loads of bleach. And I used to like do highlights, full head lights, so there was lots of bleach involved, and my hair just stopped growing, and I was so sad. I don't have a tendency to trim my hair often. I do it like twice a year, so that's a really I didn't trim my hair, so it was a bad thing to do. So I had like the ends, they were really damaged, and the hairdresser told me, listen, that was like 3 years ago. She told me, listen, if you wanna grow your hair longer, you have to get rid of this part because it's dead. Like, it wasn't thick, it wasn't like, it was really horrid. It didn't have, my hair didn't have any life in that part. So I told her, okay, then go on, I really want long hair, so if it's a sacrifice to be done, I will do it, because your hair will keep on damaging, like, will keep on going upwards. And I cut my hair. I had clip-ons extensions at the time, so nobody exactly knew if I hadn't told them. So I kind of made courage to myself by using extensions, clip-on extensions. I had never had permanent extensions on my hair, and I can like say with confidence that I would never do permanent extensions in my hair. I know that if applied right, they won't damage as much your hair, but it's still a big no-no for me. I would never do like glued extensions to my hair. And yeah, so I never had those. I've been using clip-ons extension for like 5 years now. Even before I cut my hair short, I still used to use extensions, so it's like 5 years or 6 now. And yeah, so that's about it, about the hair dye and stuff. And yeah, I had cut it short, and from then onwards, then after I had cut it short, like 3 months after, I discovered I was pregnant.